This is Mortgage Moments with Mark, and today is what I hope to be the first of many question and answer sessions I'm going to be bringing to you with different realtor partners that I work with here in the Valley. Today, Doug Coates is joining me. Doug is with Long Realty Partners and has been a licensed realtor now here in the Valley for over 13 years, a good percentage of which I have worked with him and his clients and had the privilege of assisting them get into homes. Doug has agreed today to discuss some of the pitfalls, if you will, of the short sale process. Doug, how are you today?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Good, good. You know, short sales and bank-owned properties right now make up a fairly large percentage of the market. Could you go into some detail as far as percentages of that market?
Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, a great percentage, as you said, falls in the category of short sales and bank-owned homes. Personally, in my own business right now, I'm running just about 60% of my volume right now is dealing with people in this position, short sales and bank-owned homes. Furthermore, the analysts say right now that in the next 18 months to 36 months, we could be looking at upwards of 10 million more households finding themselves in arrears. And I think the relevance there is that it doesn't matter if you're on the fence, if you're buying or selling. There's a good chance, either whatever hat you're wearing at the time, there's a good chance you're going to be in that arena. If you're out looking for homes to purchase and 60% of the marketplace falls into that category, well, it's a good chance that the home that you end up wanting to write an offer on might be in that position. So I think it's important to understand that going into it.
50-60% is a pretty large percentage. However, I understand that the number of transactions that actually close is much less than that. Could you share a little bit there?
Yeah, unfortunately right now I think the last statistic I saw was right around 20% of the homes that are in the short sale process are actually successfully closing escrow.
Okay, that 20% seems kind of low. I mean, is there a main reason or main reasons that you think that's happening?
Absolutely. I think that there's a variety of different issues that come up with short sale process. I think primarily it's the lack of understanding of the process. There is a rather complicated process that is involved in short sale homes, short selling homes. You need to understand first and foremost the type of loan that's currently on the home, whether it's conventional, VA, FHA. Is there a first and a second? Each individual lender has their own practices and what they will and will not consider to be acceptable for them. There's a huge amount of documentation that's required, everywhere from a hardship letter to bank statements. The list goes on, and I think that if you don't have a full understanding of the process and what is involved, and that you're going to lessen the likelihood of closing escrow successfully.
Okay, all right. Now, there's probably also a little bit of a perception out there that these are a steal, if you will, where you can pick them up for 40, 50 cents on the dollar. Is that accurate?
No, it is not. Unfortunately, there is that perception out there that, oh, it's a short sale, we can offer 50 cents on the dollar. You can offer anything you want. But the reality of it is, after 4 to 6 months of the banks going through the process, and then the offer comes in, it takes them several more months to run the numbers, and they're going to come back and tell you no. Right now, the numbers that I'm seeing right now are dependent on the type of loan. Again, it depends if it's an FHA and VA because they've got some government backing. But you're looking anywhere between 80 and 90% of today's market value of the home is what these homes are closing at. And again, and that directly attributes to why so few of these are closing, is because the perception is that you can go out and buy a home for 60 cents on the dollar and the banks are not approving it. They just assume foreclose on it, take the home back, and then sell it as a bank home, and they would take a short sale to that degree.
Sure, sure. Well, in wrapping things up today, what would you say are maybe 2 or 3 just really important steps that the homeowner needs to understand and take if they find themselves in this unfortunate position of needing to short sale?
Sure, great question. First and foremost, I think the most important thing to do is to hire a professional that fully understands the process in its entirety. Someone who's been through the ringer, so to speak. And again, it doesn't matter if you're buying or selling. You should be dealing with someone that has experience in this arena, because oftentimes, if you're on the buyer side of things, your agent will very likely be educating the seller's agent as to how to handle how to handle their side of things as well. So I think the first thing I would make sure I'm doing if I'm a consumer is that I'm dealing with someone who understands the process. You need to know who to talk to, you need to know when to talk to them, and you need to know what to say. And those things are important. They're critical. It's 100% will either make or break it.
Okay, all right, very good. Well, listen, we hope that you find this information helpful, and if you would like to forward it on to your friends, family, coworkers that you might think would find this information helpful, we would appreciate it. In the meantime, you have a great day. This is Mark Sheck with Cherry Creek Mortgage. Thanks.